Hey, what's good, everybody? It's me, your hero, Benjamin Banks, and you're watching Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks. Joining me, he is back. D, we was talking about you on the podcast episode, man. You went back into the past.
It's gonna be out before the podcast episode, though. So,
Trav, it's just like Avengers Endgame. It's a different time.
I'm trying to come in like your boy John Dingle.
Hey, Trav, you see D got on the new hoodie. Originally it was red and black. Now it's white and blue. I like it. But
like they say today,
you came back from the reverse world, a new man.
Oh God, yeah. Hey, I was waiting for it at the end of the episode too, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I thought somebody was gonna start talking.
My man worked up an appetite. He had to hit the diner.
Woo! Hey, bro,
waiting on Sam and Dean at the diner.
Hey, rebellious D fused with kind-hearted D, and it's just
kind-hearted D. That's the best he got.
Rebellious
what's the opposite of rebellious?
D.
What would be the opposite of rebellion? Patient D.
Patient D.
Soldier D. Soldier D.
No.
Hey, look, it's only one soldier, and that's Soldier Boy. And I ain't talking about Soldier Boy from the boys.
There's only one soldier, and that's the kind Beyonce looking for. I need a soldier.
Okay. But look, we're doing this review for the season finale of season 2 of Superman and Lois. We finally made it. This is the end game. I already mentioned it. This is the end game. We're at the end game now. I got Rebellious D back here with us. Then I got Triple T, Terrific, Terrible Trav.
Yeah, let's not get away from the double OT too much,
Hey. Trav is you're like a wrestler, man.
T?
Hey, you like John Morrison. Every time he go to a different company, he got a different name. What is he in AEW? Johnny Dynamite. Yeah, Johnny Dynamite.
Johnny.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, guys, how you guys doing today?
Hey, I'm feeling peachy.
Hey, man, I'm ready to rock. I'm here. I'm glad they brought it back together at the end of the show. Let's get into it, man.
All right. Well, yeah. So before we get into this review, everybody that's watching, make sure that you like this video, you subscribe to the channel, you hit that bell button so that way you're always notified when we have new content here on Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks. Indeed, now that you are back here in the present time with us, say what you always say best.
Hey, man, look, follow, subscribe to the channel. Thank you all for watching. Podcast episodes in the description. Please check us out. And when you see that like button trying to merge with its other self, you fly out of the sun and you click them both.
That's right.
So cheers to that.
All right. Hey. So let's go ahead and get into it. So like I said, season finale. Thank God we didn't have to wait 2 weeks for it. It came out and I watched it and I was just like, okay. I thought it was okay at best. I thought it was okay. Wow. I wasn't hyped like I was for the season 1 season finale, but I mean it was good, but I feel like it didn't get good until it got towards the end of the episode, but it was okay for what it was.
That was great.
Yeah, I thought it was a little bit better than just okay. Actually,
yeah, I thought it was a great season finale.
Hey, I thought John Henry was gonna die. I was just like, yeah.
No, you did not.
I did. Where he was in space, leaving that message, and then Natalie showed. I was like, okay, all right. But I did think he was gonna die. And D, I don't know about you, but John Henry, doesn't he remind you of one of our old co-workers, Samuel from Party City?
Yeah, a little bit. I guess his head's shaped about the same. So
hey, look, at least we know what
y'all better leave Samuel alone.
And Samuel was a cool dude. He kept it real too, just like him.
Hey, he did keep it real. There was
I
always remember that.
Oh, so now it's okay to keep it real, but when I was keeping it real earlier.
Trav, Samuel was about to fight the whole store though.
Yes, sir.
It's like Samuel won't they had to calm him down.
Yep. He popped the shield up. He said, "Whatever it takes." He was about to take everybody to task.
Said, "I can do this all night."
Yeah, that's right.
And then Wanda came through that door.
Hey, Banks, he was doing the reshops. Rick said, "How long you got?" He said, "I can do this all night."
Yeah, no, for real. Yeah, Samuel was about to take out the whole entire store, man.
Yes, sir.
But
with
no,
the party
but yeah.
poppers.
That's right.
No, hey, with them fists, he's probably gonna drive his car into the. Hey, Samuel, he was gonna jump up in the air, and the car was gonna come crashing through the building, and the door was gonna open up. He's gonna hop in it just like John.
And they don't call Samuel Black Noir for no reason. You know what I'm saying?
He don't need no suit, is what you saying.
Look, man. When that hero gasm was going on, he didn't need the suit. The suit came off.
That's right.
But yeah, I just thought it was an okay episode. Like I don't know, man. I just feel like these last couple of episodes, I know that we've been having these waiting periods in between them, but I just feel like the season finale, it wasn't epic. And I want to ask you guys this, because looking at some of the season finales that we've gotten this year, you got Peacemaker. The season finale was fire. I'm trying to think. Well, the superhero shows that we
comparing
have
apples and oranges.
But bro, I've said this before. When it comes to TV shows, it's just like if you're having a season finale or a series finale, it has to be good. It has to. And
it was good. You just didn't like it, but that don't make it not good.
Yeah, and the thing is, Peacemaker was on season 1. What are you gonna say about Peacemaker if season 2 season finale takes a step back?
Hey, what are you saying now?
They can't do no wrong on Peacemaker, man.
Yeah, okay.
They can easily do wrong.
Yeah, that's all I needed to know.
You were saying this about Superman in season 1.
I'm just saying that I don't think the season, I've said it week after week or whenever we've gotten it, month after month or whatever we're going by, but I've said it, if they had released these week by week like they were supposed to, I don't think it would have felt as bad. But it felt like we were stuck in Bizarro world, bro. Every time it came back, it seemed like they were going over the same stuff with JoJo and and Sarah, and then the Lana finding out about Super. It got real stagnant. But I thought that this was a good way to close the season, to be honest.
I agree.
Well, I was scared. Everybody knows that he's Superman now. Everybody in town.
We'll get to that. Don't skip around, because
everybody in town. What's he talking?
And no, we can skip around. No, everybody. Everybody know.
I don't think they should have let Christy in on it. I don't think she earned that shit, to be honest.
I don't think Christy should have known it. But you want to know what's funny? You want to know what's funny? And I've mentioned this in reviews before. It's like this entire season, like she's had an attitude. And
the whole
it's like
time.
On the season finale, she went back to season 1, Chrissy. Like she was happy and bubbly and everything. I was just like, where was this the entire season?
Another thing, I just want to mention Lucy. I don't like what they did with her. I thought her ass should have been locked up. Excuse me.
They rolled off into the sunset.
I mean, she turned on them like 3 times in 2 seasons. I'm like, hey, Trav.
I mean,
hey, you know who would like her? You know who would fall in love with her? Loki. Loki be like, that's my type of girl.
Oh I bet he would.
She keep on tricking her family. I keep on tricking mine.
Yeah, maybe they're variants of Thor and Loki, because she turned on Lois every time she get a chance. I mean, good God. And then the Chrissy thing, I'm not a fan of them letting it. It's like, let's go ahead and foreshadow that she's gonna let it leak out that he's Superman.
I feel like she will.
We're gonna, and then we're gonna have to fix that. So I don't know.
Yeah, I'm down with it.
Now, I got to ask you guys a question. How do you guys feel about them basically? I don't want to say they confirmed it, but they basically fess up that Superman's the only hero on their planet.
No, they confirmed it.
Would you say that's
part of Earth Prime?
And it's just, I don't know about all that.
I mean, we know now. Yeah, we know.
I like it. Separate. Sometimes you got to separate yourself from the trash, and that's what they did.
I wouldn't.
That's what they did.
You can't call the whole DC universe trash.
At least
no. They separate themselves from the Arrowverse, and the Arrowverse is trash.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
The Arrowverse is trash now.
Okay, but this is my thing now. Okay. If they are in a different universe, then why haven't we seen Superman in the Arrowverse anymore after that? You know what I'm saying? It's just, I know at the end of
Bizarro.
They came.
I started glitching out.
But no, I know
Bizarro world.
I know on Crisis on Infinite Earths. Because remember when we back in season 1 of Superman and Lois? Yeah, D's really in Bizarro world. But remember on season 1, Trav, I know you had mentioned because of Crisis on Infinite Earths, they had 2 kids now instead of 1. But since now that we know that they're in their own universe, and that means that in the Flash Arrowverse, they still have they only have the one kid. But at the same time, too, it's like Diggle is in this. So,
but Diggle was killed off in Flash.
No, he's still alive. Remember, I just sent you the message. Bro, I just literally sent you the message.
Bro, I thought he was dead, man.
I sent you the message saying like he threw the ring and said he didn't want to be a Green
Lantern. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. You did tell me.
Now, here's a question: Is this taking place? I mean, because they skipped around a bunch on this damn show. So is this John Dingle? Is this supposed to be him?
It's just the same actor playing the same character, but it's two different.
Is it two Dingles?
Yeah,
you know what? It might be the same one, and the only reason why I say that. But that would mean he's
having to travel between multiverses.
Well, see, that's what I was going to bring up. He's about to get his own show. It's called like Justice something.
Oh no!
Oh, dude, yo, D took the words right out of my mouth.
I didn't know what else to say. I heard him finish, and I was like, "Oh no!"
It's called Justice U. Yup, Arrowverse Diggles.
They got to stop. Why they cancel these shows after one season? Only introduce other trash shows.
We about to get whatchamacall. We about to get Gotham Knights.
As long as I can get the Justice U shirt, I'm good with it. I just want the shirt or a hoodie. And then
honestly. I don't know. And now we getting off on a tangent. Yeah. But what's the point of canceling Naomi? Like, they didn't even give it a chance, bro.
You know, and that's the thing. I'm glad you brought that up because me and Banks were talking the other day, Trav, and I can't remember what was the last show they canceled after one season. Even Batwoman, after losing its lead actress,
got 2 seasons.
Yeah, it still got 2 seasons. I thought it was wild that they canceled it.
They're probably gonna cancel Tom Swift, and he ain't even in the Arrowverse.
Are you sure?
Like, I've watched a couple of the episodes, and like all Tom Swift, it's a black version of Iron Man. It's the exact same thing. Like, he's trying to find his dad. He's a rich boy. Yeah, he doesn't have a suit, but he's not yet. But no, I mean, but anyway, like back to Superman and Lois.
Yeah.
I want to read some of these comments that we got because we got a lot of them. Starting off with the writer's quill, and also thank you guys for commenting on our videos because it really means a lot. You know, I know we do these reviews and whatnot, and you know, I feel like Superman and Lois is our strongest one where it's just like everybody, they come to these reviews and they join us every week, so we really appreciate that. But starting with the writer's quill, members of the cast and crew have mentioned on social media that the reason why they have so many breaks is due to COVID and COVID regulations, which are much stricter in the entertainment industry than in most others. I agree with you guys that it has affected the show a lot in a negative way, which is why I hope it moves to HBO Max permanently and gets a full season released at once, or at least steadily week to week.
Well, this should
help the writing, actors, and crew, and even if they have to take breaks from filming, it won't matter or be as stressful since they won't get caught against the clock as much. Trav, I agree with you. I mean, it would be cool, but I don't think that CW is going to let Superman and Lois go, fortunately.
That was one of their stronger shows.
Why would they let it go?
It's one of their stronger shows. They're not letting it go.
Yeah,
especially since right after the season, it's gonna be on HBO Max for people to watch anyways. So
exactly.
Yeah, they're not gonna give up the reins on that.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if that's the case with the whole, you know, COVID and COVID regulations, it's just like, then how is Stargirl able to get finished like that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't buy the COVID stuff. To be honest.
That was right in the middle of COVID too, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Stargirl.
Well, they said that the actress who plays Lois, she said that on Twitter, that it has to do with the COVID stuff. So, I mean,
but wouldn't it be more beneficial to just change the format of how you're shooting? Not when you're releasing it, but when you're shooting it. Doesn't it make more sense to just knock the whole? You know what I'm saying?
Even if you divvy outside of just superhero shows, right? Yeah. I mean, like all the cop and like firefighter and EMT shows, they don't have these problems. I'm not buying COVID because there's a bunch of networks with a bunch of shows that aren't doing put them out. There's no way that they have this COVID curse.
I mean,
like
just
this show
for 2 seasons.
Yeah,
look at all the other shows.
The Flash has 20-some episodes. Yeah. You know, I mean,
and they're not doing it. Exactly. It's funny too. Like all across the other networks, there isn't any problems with shooting stuff.
Exactly.
Look at all the stuff that comes out on Netflix. You don't hear about anything up there either.
You can't bullshit us, lady. Hi, Lois. Hey, you may be able to bullshit Chrissy for a whole season.
Chrissy deserves it because I'm not a fan. What's up? Go, keep going.
So now, Kennedy, according to the showrunner, next episode, the season finale, we're gonna get a legitimate reason why the other shows doesn't help out and show Superman and Lois how it is connected to the Arrowverse.
Well, I guess we did get it.
Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah, we also going to get John Diggle next episode, which will lead us into next season's antagonist.
How did he know this?
Because Kennedy has the sword.
Kennedy knows, I guess.
Kennedy said, according to Tyler, next season's villain is going to be Brainiac. Well, Kennedy, I think you were the one too that told us that it was Doomsday and this season. But Kennedy does have some good sources, so who knows? Hey, for all we know, Kennedy might be somebody that works on the show. It's just like, let me keep on stirring the pot.
Well, I was gonna say, yeah, right. What's it called? I was gonna say they already kind of announced the main villain for next.
At the end, where Diggle showed up.
Intergate.
The Inner Gang.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Excuse me.
Hey, we don't talk about Bruno.
We don't talk about Bruno. Yeah, that guy actually debuted in the comics in 1970. Actually, he had something to... Go ahead.
His name Bruno Ugly Manaheim.
Yep, and he had something to do with... I think the name of the comic was Jimmy Olsen, Superman's Pal. I think that was the name of the comic, where he debuted.
I didn't even know Jimmy Olsen had a comic.
No, Jimmy Olsen was just a Superman guy, but you know what I'm saying? It had something to do with Jimmy Olsen. And they wanted Superman's secret identity is the overview for the comic, or a set of comics.
I'm just looking. I mean, he's been in other media, like he was on Superman the animated series.
I remember, I remember that.
He was on Smallville. He was also on Young Justice.
Yeah, because he was up there with Morgan H.
Yeah.
What season of Young Justice was he on?
It doesn't say. It just says he was on Young Justice.
I don't remember him on Young Justice neither.
I think on Smallville he was like, I think it was like season 4 or 5 he was up there.
They brought in the whole Inner Gang thing in Smallville?
Bro, just his character.
They brought everybody in on Smallville.
Bro, that shit must have just been swept under the rug like it was nothing, cause...
Yeah, I mean, well, his father was like the person who founded it before he got killed initially. Before pre-crisis, his father was the one who established the Inner Gang before being killed by rival gangsters. And then post-crisis, they redid the character and stuff and said that he was locked up. He's been locked up since like 1940, and before getting out. And him and his original gang members, they got like superpowers and stuff. So I'm not sure if any of that matters. It's like the father of the guy of Bruno. So I don't know what they're gonna do. But his dad has apparently, well, comic book wise, his dad has way more to do than he does. Like as far as when I was reading early on Wiki. So
which we know they're not gonna follow verbatim because
hell no.
You're right.
Well, we saw what happened with the Okie Doke with the Doomsday suit. We saw what got Okie Doke. So
and then also to Bruno, when he was in Smallville, he was up there, but Inner Gang doesn't come until season 11, which was the Smallville comic that came out
season 11, bro. I hope Superman and Lois.
But no, the comic book it ended with season 10, but then the comic books
then they did a comic
season like season 11 and stuff like
which
that.
I thought was a clever
10
idea.
Seasons is too much too, bro.
Well, the way they did
it, season 9, bro.
Well, Smallville was long out of date by then, dude.
For sure. Like a lot of people had fell off, but
hey, that's what happened. I mean, kind of like your boy Kane. You know, sometimes you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Some people are always trying to ice skate up people. That's right. Where it goes right there. But Trey says, not sure if this will have any bearing on why Jonathan has been sort of in the background the second half of season 2, but the actor has been going through some things. Last week, the actor that plays Jonathan announced he was going through some mental health struggles of late and will be taking a break, checking into a facility to get help for a month. He intends to be back and ready for the start of season 3 filming in September. I can see why his arc this season was so front loaded. The producers might have been trying to not put too much on his plate for the later half of the filming schedule. I mean, that could be the case because I know when me and Dee were doing the Black Lightning reviews, the actress who played Jen, like she was going through like mental health stuff, and she took a break from the show, and then they ended up replacing her with another actress. But then she came back for the season finale. So I mean, you know, if he said that, like, you know, I hope
how'd she come back for the season finale if she was replaced?
So what happens is it's like she goes up into the ionosphere, and
this already sounds just bad.
They kept telling her to stop going up there because something would happen, and then she ended up going up there, and she ended up combining with the ionosphere. But then
basically became its own. It was kind of like the only thing I can really think of that it reminds me of an immediate recent memory is Brainiac and Tony Stark. How he kept messing around, and then he made something evil.
Right.
And it just basically embodied itself. Yeah. And then it was actually neat. And basically she fought to bring herself back, essentially. Right, Banks?
Yeah, she came back.
Which I was okay with because they're all using electricity, blah, blah, blah. So,
and she was way stronger than when she came back. Like the real Jen when she came back.
Right. Okay. I'll buy that.
Look, they actually for them. Hey, look for them roping it in and all that. Right. It actually worked. I mean, you know, it could have been real sloppy, Trav.
Okay.
And then also Trey said, why did they release so many promo images for the finale? They really seem to spoil a lot. I guess they meant overall. My overall score would have already dropped 2 points before even seeing the finale. They better come with it. And see, I agree with them on this because I remember when going back to Black Lightning, like the episode before the season finale, it pissed me off because he pretty much dies. He dies in the episode before the season finale.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yep.
But the CW, Trav, they had not shown any episode previews at all for Black Lightning. Like it was just check out next week's episode. That was it. Like the episode would end, check out next week's episode. But for the season finale, they showed the trailer and they showed he was alive again. I'm like, why would you show that he's alive and he's fighting?
That's what CW does, though.
I'm just like, come on, man. Like I thought it was very impactful by them actually killing him because again, this is something that we talk about all the time where it's like when they take these risks, like even on the Flash right now, Barry ended up killing Iris. And I remember I told Dee, I was just like, you already know she's going to be back. The season finale is actually coming on tonight as we're recording this review. But yeah, she's going to be back. They'll find some way to bring her back. And she already signed on for season 9. So yeah, she's not going anywhere.
Yeah, it's just, I hate the way they just kind of rope you in. Banks, we've talked about this time and time again. The CW and these false, scares, if you will. Yeah. It's like having a jump scare or thinking somebody's dead in a movie, like a Scream movie, but you know damn well they ain't dead.
Yeah.
It's like, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? What is the point?
I'm really trying to think like,
coming back. Yes.
I'm trying to think like what CW show has actually like had somebody die and it was like meaningful. And I mean, and I'm not talking about like a side character or anything, because I mean, I know on The Flash, they killed one of the Harrison Wells, but then, another Harrison Wells just came.
No, we don't need to talk about that.
Yeah. I mean, well, The Flash is the worst example because we know that Barry can just run and fix everything. You know what I'm saying? Right, he's the ultimate duct tape. I don't know how else to say it. Yeah. What's the point?
I like that saying. I'm gonna start saying that, the ultimate duct tape.
He is, because
you're 1,000% right.
His mama died, and he found out he thought he could fix it. He went and fixed it.
Yeah, that's true.
Cisco died, he fixed it.
Yeah, but Cisco ended up losing his brother because Barry changed his time. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what? On the new season, season 8 of The Flash, they killed off Killer Frost.
Why are we talking about The Flash?
Because it goes into like what.
How much time we got left on that timer?
It's bro. We're past the
exactly. That's why I don't know why we set the timer. We wasted it to talk about the goddamn.
No, we're not wasted. This all goes into what we're talking about. But they killed Killer Frost, but I'm pretty sure she'll be back. You know, that's how I just feel about the Flash.
Well, they do that shit.
I'm sure.
But so Kennedy also had this comment to say. They said, I think the Arrowverse / CW is setting something up because y'all probably didn't know this, but apparently DC released this 6-issue comic called Earth Prime. These 6 issues are special because they take place in the Arrowverse. The first 5 issues are about the individual CW show. Issue 1 was Batwoman. Issue 2 was Superman and Lois. Issue 3 was Stargirl. Issue 4 was Legends. And issue 5 was The Flash. The last issue was a mini crossover of all the previous heroes. What is interesting is in issue 6, they set up a lot of things for the Arrowverse. Bloodwork, who is a Flash villain, escaped in the comics, and the comic legit said continue in season 9 of The Flash. Oliver as the Spectre also made a cameo in issue 6 as he was testing Barry's kids because he hinted a greater evil is coming for them all.
That's actually way more intriguing than anything they've done on these shows.
Yeah. And that doesn't even equate to the shows being successful too. So
yeah, those
that stuff's cool that they add all that extra stuff, you know, for the fans and the comic book nerds and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, all these shows are about selling commercials and what's it called? And that's why Naomi got canceled. I looked up those numbers earlier when we started talking about it.
They were low.
They weren't just low. They were like half of what Superman.
They were all the way low.
They were all the way low.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying.
I don't care what they set up in these comics. If that shit don't do well on TV, hey, it's getting cut. It's getting axed.
But bro, the Naomi comics are actually good though, from what I've heard. But it's just like it's the CW.
The show got a 90% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, but people weren't watching it. So
that's interesting.
That's what it got a 90% because I remember like they were hyping the show up. And again, that's why you can't go off of Rotten Tomatoes. You got to listen to the reviews that the people give. That's what you got to go with. And everybody that I saw who watched this show pretty much trashed it. Like nobody liked it. And most people gave up. Then of course you got some people who watched it all the way to the end just to see what's going to happen. But it's just like I feel like you get to a point where you review so many shows, or there's just so much content out there now, and it's just like I'm not even going to waste my time watching something.
And that's exactly what it is. Banks, that's exactly what it is. There's so much exposure, different media platforms. It's just like, hell, instead of watching these shows, most people probably be on YouTube watching whatever their craft is or something.
That's true. Well, I'm sorry to cut you off, Trav, and I'll let you speak after this, but it's just crazy because remember when we were younger, you had like TV shows like the Clerks animated cartoon, right? I want to say it had about like 10 episodes, but it was canceled after like the 4th episode. And even like with some of the sitcoms that came out back in the day, and I think NBC, they don't do it anymore. Because I can't tell you the last time I saw an NBC sitcom. Oh yeah, Kenan and Young Rock. Those modern sitcoms. At least Kenan got 2 seasons. But some of these shows that would come on NBC, they would have 13 episode season, but it got canceled after the first episode because of the ratings. So I'm just surprised you have some of these CW shows where it's just like their ratings are really low, and CW's just like, well, we're just gonna continue with the season because hopefully it gets better. And you saw what happened with Batwoman. It started off hot with ratings, but by the end, the ratings were terrible. Go ahead, Trav.
I just want to say, and then Trav, you got it. I'm Coricoing it. I just want to slip this in is that what you just said is you got to magnify that shit times 100 now because it's not just TV versus TV anymore.
Right.
That's the thing. Trav, go ahead.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. And since, like, to answer the thing about CW just saying screw it, let's just see what happens. They got nothing to replace it with. NBC, CBS, and Fox got a whole back catalog of stuff. That don't work. Hey, we got them lined up. CW ain't got them lined up, bro. So they gotta float on that ship until it sinks. Yeah. But that's how networks are, though. It's not really. It's about like I'm a fan of this network, and I watch all the CW shows. I watch all the CBS shows. Like that's my network, and I watch what their content is, and that's what CW's giving you right now.
Just gotta you're up against so much now. You know what I'm saying? It's not TV versus TV anymore. It's not TV's
Peacemaker.
You got to go up against Amazon, more HBO, Netflix, Disney and Netflix. Netflix is the one too because Netflix they drop their shits in full seasons.
Right.
Yeah.
So, you might be missing out on a couple weeks of ratings right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I watch 5 episodes this Tuesday, and then me and my family watch it again next Tuesday, you're all back.
Yeah.
And, I mean, like, you're up against stuff like Stranger Things, bro. Like,
yeah.
So I don't know. But look, Superman and Lois, I give it a.
Hold on. Before you say that, we got one more comment. We got that last comment, and it's from Kevin Jones. It's from Kevin. Hey,
we gotta get Ken.
Hey, these were some lengthy comments that everybody had, man. So Kev was saying he said, "I know how you feel, man." When he was talking about why don't any other superheroes crossover, but they said the only time other heroes show is during a crossover. But with the Arrowverse pretty much dead at this point, I doubt we will be seeing any. I mean, that is true. I mean, like we already said, Naomi's gone, Legends of Tomorrow's gone, Batwoman's gone. All they got is Flash, Stargirl, and Superman and Lois. And now you about to get Gotham Knights and then Justice U. I don't even know what Justice U is going. I feel it's
weird.
It's weird.
I still feel weird about how they're gonna. Like, are they going to still bring it? I still want to see other heroes. I don't give a shit about the Arrowverse, but I would still like to see some other cameos other than John Henry.
Biggles. Yeah. No, I feel you. He also said
John Henry. Yeah, John.
Naomi was canceled, and Stargirl season 3 will be premiering in the fall. Superman.
Oh yeah, they showed the commercial for it.
Yeah, the teaser trailer.
Yeah.
Superman and Lois is still good, but you can tell the writing has changed since it went to the CW with characters making the worst decisions. Also, I feel you on John. He's talking about Jonathan.
What does he mean by since it's gone to the CW? It's always been on the CW.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Superman and Lois, wasn't Superman and Lois supposed to be on something else though?
No, it was always on the CW.
Yeah, it's always on the CW.
But was somebody else handling it or something? Wasn't there something with Superman?
No, I think maybe y'all were just thinking that first season of Stargirl.
No.
What about
I think they meant it's changed since I'm assuming some of the writers from season 1 aren't on season 2. That's the only.
Well, you had the big fiasco.
I thought Swamp Thing and Superman and Lois were supposed to be on something else or something.
No, that was Swamp Thing and Stargirl.
That's what it was. Stargirl. Okay, I knew there was something going on.
And they were on DC.
Oh yeah, that's right. The streaming service that flopped.
What were they calling it? DC something.
Universe. DC Online.
There you go. DC Universe. Yeah.
Was it DC Online?
But they also said, I feel you on John. He's essentially just an emotional punching bag at this point. It doesn't help that he is being constantly neglected by his parents for his superpower brother. I enjoyed the way they showed the worlds merging. It felt just like the Matrix. So thank you everybody for leaving comments.
Thank you guys.
Maybe
we didn't talk about this episode at all, neither.
It's okay.
No, we can talk some more about it, but because this is the season finale, maybe we can do a video just reading some of the comments that we get since we're not getting season 3 until who knows. But yeah, hey, it was cool seeing your boy Morgan Edge. He came back. He was just like, brother, I gotta help
you. To you.
It's Taro, and he got JoJo.
Hey, Uncle Tao right there.
Uncle Tao, he got on the pickup truck.
I cannot take your boy JoJo serious, bro. When he was flying through the cloud, I don't know what it is about that kid.
I'm telling you, man, I
just can't.
It's the one bad thing about the show to me, and I swear I'm not trying to dog shit on the actor, but it was just he's bad. I is what it is. He doesn't look good flying. He sucks when he's fighting. His acting is terrible. He's not good.
Dang, I can't take. I literally can't. I mean, I'm just paraphrasing what Trav saying. I can't take him serious. I can't.
No.
I just can't.
No. When he did the flying thing, I laughed.
Yeah,
I straight up laughed.
Come on.
Yeah.
He's pretty bad, but.
I just
can't. I mean, just thinking about him flying through the clouds, his greasy ass hair. I just can't.
Yeah.
Just relax. Hey, look. At least he saved his own. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I know who won't be coming on the podcast.
JoJo. He gonna have some words for both of y'all.
I bet he is.
Tell him to fly on over.
Yeah. I don't know if I can.
I don't know.
Sarah, forgive me. It's like, come on, bro.
Oh Lord.
Come on. And when Evil Lana came through the portal and threw him into the truck, I was finished with him. So
absolutely.
when she came in and threw, I was weak.
Man got beat up by the evil mayor. Come on, bro. Threw him in the Uncle Tao's truck that he got him.
Oh, I was like, come on, what's wrong with you?
Oh man.
Yeah, so
Poor guy.
Poor guy. Hey, somebody got to do it.
But yeah,
it's a dirty job. But.
I'm telling you right now, I'm skipping all the way to the end real quick because you know what? We got something better than the cookout. We got a damn city fair. We got the state fair that came through to celebrate Super. Bro, the fireworks came up. They had the Superman logo. Come on, that was fire. That was fire.
Hey, but your boy Kyle, he came up short this season.
He came up short.
Short. And
we ain't talking about short ribs.
He looked like he was in a Nicholas Sparks movie at the end. I said, dang.
Yeah, he was just like, "Hey, can you mind dancing?" And Lana was just like,
"One last dance."
I gotta focus on myself and everything.
How's about that last dance? Like, what you about to say? What you about to push the button and say to the world?
Hey, look, at least he's trying though.
He's trying. Yeah, he sure is trying, man.
He's definitely trying.
Bro, she was like, "You know who the fuck I am? I'm the mayor now."
Hey, that afro keep on growing. I'll give him that.
It does keep growing. Him and JoJo about to have, a little competition.
He gonna come in you see,
JoJo got Sarah back now. She apologized about cheating.
That was so lame.
It was so lame. It was so lame.
If I just would have known, I wouldn't have been such a meanie to you.
I mean, guys, I'm calling it now. All this is gonna come back and bite them right in the rear end. All these people know. How many of these people do you think are going to be held hostage at some point next season? Mm-hmm. Like, come on.
Yeah, we've seen this happen.
They don't deserve to know. It's such a big thing. Like you said, the whole town they might as well hand out flyers.
Yeah, and I will say something else too.
It's gonna be super bad.
I have a feeling that that Lana is going to try something with Clark because it's like she's. Bro, I just feel like because she still has feelings for him.
I kind of see that too. The way she was like,
remember, Trav, you sitting here saying nah, but remember after Superman had saved her, she was just like, "You want to come in for coffee?" And then there's been just certain scenes where
that's because she thought it was Superman, bro. It would be like if you met
the same guy.
She didn't know that at the time, though. No, that's completely different.
Now, look, let me ask you: if Superman came in there for coffee, do you think all they would have been doing is just talking and drinking coffee?
No, of course, bro.
That ain't how it worked on Luke Cage.
Bro, if Superman showed up to any woman on the world, they'd invite him in for coffee, bro.
Exactly.
Come on, Trav.
She thought she was about to get with Superman, not Clark. Not her best friend, Clark.
Right.
She thought she was about to hit the Holy Grail.
Hey,
I don't know if this is terrible Trav or terrific Trav talking right now.
This makes sense.
That's all I gotta say.
This makes sense, Trav. Right.
I know Luke Cage would be like, "What type of coffee?" You like? He said, "I don't drink coffee." But no, I feel like because it's just been like certain things where you could even see I knew that Lana felt some type of way about Clark because you got to remember they were high school sweethearts. And then Clark, he went away and then he came back for her and he saw that she moved on and whatnot. But the relationship between her and Kyle, and we've seen this before. We know people like this. People who are in a relationship with somebody and their relationship is horrible. And then they see their friend or somebody that they like in a good, healthy relationship. It's like they could be somewhat envious. They could be somewhat like, "Oh, I used to like that person," like they have a good life now, and I'm sitting here feeling miserable. It's just like we know, like Lana and Kyle's relationship wasn't the best. They weren't really good parents because you see Sarah almost killed herself because of stuff that was going on in her life, and then you look at the Kents. And they're a good family. It's like, they have their issues, but at the end of each episode, everything is always resolved, and they're just sitting at the house kicking it and playing games.
Not this time, goddamn. So it's just gonna be really weird because we get the monologue about Clark telling Lana, I came back. You were taken. I mean, I don't think they gave us that. I don't think they gave us those nuggets for no reason.
Exactly.
I just don't think those are cookie crumbs, bro.
Yeah.
We'll see.
She's gonna try.
I'll be disappointed. I'll be disappointed in Lana if she tries to break up this happy home right here.
Well, it's a small town.
I mean, bro, you got to remember. This could be one of those situations where it's not like the comics and whatnot. It's its own thing. So, I mean, imagine if they did go with a angle where Clark cheated on Lois. You know, I mean, I wouldn't want it to happen. But
nobody wants to see Superman.
The world that we
on
live
his wife,
in, the world that we live in, bro. People love scandalous content. They love seeing controversy and whatnot. And I mean, like, look at the Batman. You know, like where you found out that the Waynes weren't so good people. You know, they were doing bad stuff.
They dabbled in bad stuff.
Yeah, and I feel like that brings a whole new dynamic to some of these characters because, you know, growing up, Thomas and Martha Wayne, like, they were good parents. You know, they walked down the alley and, you know, unfortunately they lost their lives. But I like how at certain like comics and movies and video games where it's just like, well, Thomas Wayne was working with the mafia and Martha Wayne, she was, in Arkham Asylum. I just think that's interesting, and it would be wild if they went that route. But at the same time, this is the CW. So, exactly. Final thoughts, Trav, and what is your rating for this episode? And I want you to give me your final thoughts, final rating for this episode, and final rating for the season.
It's pretty much all one and the same, really. I thought it was a really good season finale. I mean, I don't know what else more you want. Throw with Superman in the sun. I thought all that was cool. We got Uncle Tao.
I thought that was sick too.
Uncle Tao showed up in the Bizarro world.
He showed up big. He finally changed his ways.
Yeah.
Good point.
A lot more than Lucy. We know that.
God damn.
And then we got the breadcrumbs for next season already laid for us, man. So
true.
They tied up any sort of loose ends, any sort of storylines. They tied them up. We got the sweet moment between John and what's her name?
John and
his girlfriend,
Natalie.
No, Natalie. Thank you.
Oh, John and Natalie. Okay.
Between John and Natalie, and so I give the season finale an 8 out of 10. I give the overall season a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
Me personally, I give the season, first and foremost, I'm gonna start off with my ratings. I give this season it a 6 out of 10. The consistency has to change. I felt like I was stuck in a loop. Like that one time the Red Skull and Cap just got stuck in that hourglass thing and they were just fighting. That's how I felt with this show. It's that consistency has to change. Overall, for the season finale, I'm with Trav on this. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. I thought it came together nicely. The Lucy stuff, I hope to not see that ever again. I wish they had done something a little more concrete to seal that up, but it is what it is. She's going on this quote unquote where's she in Metropolis? They went on a trip, so she's in Metropolis.
Right.
So we'll probably end up seeing her at some point in time next season or getting a phone call with her and Lois, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. The Allison thing, I guess that sealed the deal might be, I think that's done and over. They didn't mention the amulet thing again after they split, so I guess
they're holding hands though.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm good with that. I wasn't a huge fan of them changing Parasite into like this like mega force, but it is what it is. Superman found a way. The having him go to the sun and connect with his brother and all that, thought it was great.
Cool.
I thought.
And we didn't even touch on the fortress at the end.
Oh yeah, then they got he put a new fortress out there. Good point. So now I guess there's 3 fortresses. There's Tao's, there's his ice one, and now there's one in the water.
New one. Mm-hmm. But where is the new one at? Is it in Smallville?
Nah,
I don't know. They just took a little charter boat out there.
But Smallville's in Kentucky, I think.
Kansas.
Yeah. So,
who knows?
Ain't no damn water around there. I don't think. Not like that. So, but like I said, great season finale. I actually commend them for bringing this shit back for me. Excuse my French. Banks, what you got?
For me, I'm going to give the season finale a 6 out of 10. I thought it was okay, but it's just that it didn't really do anything to reel me in until it got to the end. And, like some of the stuff that you had mentioned with the the new fortress that they have, which is the family fortress of Solitude. I did think it was cool when Tao took Superman up to the sun so that way that he could get his power back, and then like when Allie tried to absorb him, you know, I thought it was funny when they were back on Earth, and like this was after JoJo had just saved Tao, and they was just like, how are we gonna stop her? And then Clark was just like, there's only one thing that can stop her, and they was just like, what? He's like, me. And I was just like, yeah, this is some Vin Diesel, you know, we got to do it for family type shit that's going on. And
oh yeah, also they had a line in there too when they were like, I wish we could do something, and Superman was like, you can, don't lose hope. Now it's just like, that's like the whole premise of Superman is. Yeah,
that's true. Hope, that's what I got tattooed on me. I got hope. I mean, I get it, man. It's just, I don't know. It's like I said, I enjoyed the season 1 finale more than the season 2. But season 2 as a whole, I would probably give it a 7 out of 10 because I mean, it started off really good with the Bizarro stuff, and you know, I like how they did it, and again, like how I was just talking about, like if they did do a cheating angle with Superman and Lana, I mean the whole thing with us thinking it was Doomsday at the start, and then it ended up being Bizarro Superman, and then like it was a different Bizarro. He wasn't an idiot, you know, he was just, you know, somebody that was on drugs that he had been taking in his world that he got addicted to, and he just came over to Earth Prime, you know. So I thought that stuff was interesting. I thought that Bizarro Superman was going to be the main villain, but you just saw he was just a guy that was just trying to save his world. So, yeah, for me, it's a 7 out of 10. Let us know in the comments what you thought about the season finale. Let us know what you thought about the series as a whole for season 2. And, yeah, maybe we'll do a video and answer all of you guys' comments because it's going to be a while. So, with that being said, Trav, let them know where they can find you at in social media land.
That's right. You know, you can find me on the Instagram at ZK Audio. I'm also on the Twitter at TravIosck, where I am on Letterboxd ranking and rating my daily movie watches. And when I say my daily movie watches, damn it, it's daily.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
And you can
where they sending the truck to at D?
Oh God. You can find me at rebellious_D23 at Instagram.com. And Banks, look, I heard that your boy John Daigle is putting together a goddamn team. Where can he find another hero for that?
Hey, you can find me at Hero Benjamin Banks at KingBenji_Banks on Twitter and Instagram. You can find me on Facebook at Benjamin Banks. I should be the first person to pop up. If not, then I need to contact Mr. Zuckerberg. Thank you again, everybody, for watching this review. Make sure you check out some more reviews that we have here on the channel, along with interviews and reaction videos. Check out our podcast. We have brand new episodes every Tuesday. The link is down below in the description. And then we have the videos of that interview up here on YouTube on Friday. That being said, keep that pinky up. Stay positive. We'll see you next time on Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks. Peace. Thank you for watching a brand new episode of Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks. Make sure that you hit that like button and you subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell button so that way you're always notified when we have new content on our channel. Make sure you check out our podcast where we release new episodes every Tuesday, and the video of that episode is uploaded on Friday. And you can find new episodes of our podcast on all podcast platforms. Make sure you follow all the Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks social media accounts at Leveling Up Banks on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Also, we have a Patreon. If you're feeling generous and would love to donate to us, it's at Leveling Up Banks. And huge shout out to our patrons. We really appreciate you and thank you for the support. We'll see you next time on Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks.